Again, we're back at the rock house. It's all gutted out downstairs. As you can see, that's where the hot water tank was. It was leaking about 2 or 3 gallons an hour, conservatively speaking. It's got the hole underneath the house full of water. I'm trying to do some piers, so I have a place to jack up the floor. And I have 2 piers poured, but the other night there was a lot of rain. I'll take you over here and let you see what we're looking at. Alright, here's where we're at this morning. This doorway is my primary focus because it's going to rain the rest of the week. And water is coming right off that neighbor's lawn, coming right over here against the house. And I believe it's seeping in through this door. So we're going to do everything we can to mitigate that today so that we can stop the flow from getting in here. So I just scooped out another 5 gallons out of this area. And over here, where the wheelbarrow is, I'm sure there's 30 or 40 gallons. So, we're going to get that taken care of. Alright, here's our plan on the side wall here. We dug down and up against the rock. We cleaned it and used some hydraulic cement to fill in the cracks in the rock and to give a good solid spot right there in that corner right there. And then poured that about 18 inches deep to help divert the water away from the rock. And then we came over here to this door jamb and made a nice little slope. It's about 1.5 inches tall maybe. We'll put new wood in across the top here for the door jamb. But that should help divert the water, any water coming off here. Also, we found a sidewalk over here, so that should help bring it out away from the house. And this is just years of the neighbor's yard eroding into the sidewalk area. And what they've done is previously is they've got a concrete curb on the edge of that footing right there to go down out towards the street. So it's supposed to rain tomorrow. We'll be here. We'll take a look and see what happens. Meanwhile, Shane's in here pulling drawers up. He's about halfway through the living room. We're reserving this wood for the homeowner. Looks like it'll be tomorrow before we get all this done. But Shane's working diligently nonetheless. Hey, this is Editing Brad here. I'm just going through this video and just realized that I have not asked you to like the video. If you'd like also, just go ahead and subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out a lot. So if you give me a like and or subscribe, that would be awesome. This was a previous patch, came all the way over to here, and they just set boards in here. They've got this in here, came butted in up here, and that one butts up against the gas line. So I don't know, this one's not even nailed off to that. So we're gonna fix it up right, but that is no good. And over here, they got underneath there, put some block and brick under there, but they didn't put it under the joist, they put it under the subfloor. Which explains why the subfloor is bowed over here.
It's harder than the time I had this here.
Alright, it is Thursday afternoon. We've got right there where that shop vac is. We need to get it up about a half an inch to kind of level things out. But when it rains, we still got to retuck the rock on the outside. Water's coming in here. We need to get that fixed as soon as it stops raining for a few days.
I haven't had any problem on it.
That water collecting right there. So, also, cut this up and see if we can get this wall up a little bit. Get in there from this side. Water from this side. That's the biggest hole. And then get this mess going. We'll get these kind of leveled up a little bit. We'll have to go over these a couple times. But we got a Piers poured. A big one right there. One right there. One right here that we did the other day. Already got supporting the boards. I just poured a couple more. A big one right here. Help lift this kitchen up. Put one. We got one right there. One right here. But we're getting there. We just need to digging this clay out and getting something solid in there is essential. And we finally got around everything. We had to pull some old air ducts out.
So we wouldn't lose it.